Assalamu alaikum. I'm Professor Dr. Azim Jahangir Khan. Today's session is going to be on hair fall. So, in this video, we'll be talking about hair fall because you have sent me a lot of questions. So, we'll try to answer one by one all of them. Top reasons for hair loss. There are top reasons I just told you. In men, most of the men get hair loss, androgenetic alopecia. And by the way, there are wonderful medications for androgenetic or male pattern or male hair loss, as well as for the female hair loss. As I just told you, the top reasons in males is because of the genetics, and in females because of some kind of deficiency or after the childbirth or being sick. Hair fall in young adults, I just told you. In young children or young adults, again, our foods have gone totally crazy these days, and we are so much dependent on fast food that most nutritious foods are left behind. So you should be taking good food, and the children's hair loss is usually because of some kind of deficiency. What can we do to avoid for a healthy hair? Now, you can avoid three things. Number one, honestly take care of your hair, which means that if you think that you have less hair, go and see your dermatologist because you want to know whether your hair are less or not, because that can be actually measured or that can be addressed. Second is, do not wash your hair with something very, very aggressive. Number three, do not do any procedure on the hair which are not suitable for you. For example, people do a lot of ironing, a lot of heat. Heat damages hair and it actually deprives the hair from moisture. It makes them very, very brittle. It makes it very, very friable. And sometimes you keep on losing the hair because of the hair are growing fine, but you keep on losing hair because you are heating the hair too much or you're treating with a lot of chemicals. So I always recommend that either go to a salon or spa, which is a medi spa. Medi spa means that it is being run medically. So it's a spa, but it's overseen by somebody highly qualified, like a dermatologist, looking after your medical spa needs, so that you will know what products you use, when to use them, and what not to use. All right. The next question is best hair growth therapies. Now, the best hair growth therapies depend on the cause. If we suppose you are deficient on a certain vitamin that we diagnose, now the best therapy will be to give you that vitamin and your hair will start growing. If you have androgenetic alopecia or alopecia which is caused by the hormone, then we can always give you the medicine to stop that hair loss. If you have shock loss that you got after childbirth or after dengue, once you get out of that, we want to make sure everything good is on board for you to restart growing hair, right? So those are the best. So best therapy depends on what is the cause. There is no one size fits all therapy for the hair, right? So that depends on the cause. If you treat the cause, you'll start regrowing hair. What is the hair Botox? Now, Botox is a generic term now, although it's a trade name of a company, Allergan, which makes a small medicine. Whenever we give it to the forehead or around the eyes, that gets rid of wrinkles. So we inject it in the skin. It's a misnomer. There is nothing about Botox, actual Botox. There is nothing to do with the actual Botox to do with the hair. So there is no correlation. There is no relationship with that. Botox usually means that they relax your hair also. Whenever you see Botox name, it means relaxation. So there are many chemicals which can make your skin relaxed and straight, and which is called Botox of the hair. But these are totally different chemicals or different products that you can use. Hair oil benefits. Now, technically, there are only very, very few papers written on the scientific evidence which tells us that there is any benefit to the hair by applying the oil. Oils usually cannot penetrate the skin and they are usually applied on the hair shaft or on the hair to make the hair more silky, more better. But there is no certain benefit of certain oil on the hair. Now, there are few here like rosemary oil. Now you'll see a lot of papers on that. You can use that, but now we know what ingredient in rosemary oil or any other oil makes your skin good. So we can actually put that one chemical into any good um, hair product to make your hair grow. You don't have to have a messy hair with the application of the hair oil. But uh, benefit of hair oil is very, very limited. Are cold drinks uh, dangerous for the hair, or can they cause hair fall? No. Cold drinks do not get into the hair and can cause the hair loss. So that's a myth. Don't worry about it. Effects of hair dye. Now, hair dyes, as long as they are not damaging your hair, they're not making your hair any friable or any breakable, if they don't cause any allergies to your scalp. Scalp is the skin of the head, right? If you don't get any reaction to the dye, you're perfectly fine to apply the dye. If you're having reaction, come see us or go to your dermatologist, and we can always give you some medicated hair dyes in which there is very, very less likelihood to cause any kind of reaction. But otherwise, hair dye does not cause the hair loss. How much stress is a combination of hair loss? How much stress is needed for the hair loss? Well, we all have small stresses in life. So usual daily stress should not cause the hair loss. It's the extreme stress. For example, after pregnancy, there is a lot of stress on the body. After dengue or after major illness like typhoid, or somebody got a heart surgery or something like that, then you can get the hair loss. But usually, small stresses do not cause the hair loss. That's just a myth. Are there any stages of hair loss? Yes, there are stages of hair loss, and that's why we have a measuring system in dermatology in which you can say that if somebody starts to have hair loss, it's like grade 1 or stage 1, and then you have different grades of hair loss, and they all go up to like 7 or 8 scale, like Norwood scale. You can say starting from 1 to start like 7. So your grade goes up and up as you lose more and more hair. What should I what should be a proper hair care routine? Two things. Number one, always try to wash the hair daily if you have dandruff with anti-dandruff shampoos, or we can always prescribe some anti-dandruff shampoos, which are the medical grade shampoos. More washing does not necessarily mean that your hair will become cleaner, but at least once a day wash is a compulsory thing. Wash it with mild soap or mild, when I say soap, some people ask me that can soap be used? Absolutely. Soap can be used on the hair, but sometimes they're not built for the hair. So, but in Pakistan, many people still use soap. I tell them you can use soap, but use a milder soap. But the best thing is to use properly uh, made shampoo for different kind of hair. So if mostly our hair becomes brittle and dry, just like you take care of your dry skin, take care of your dry hair also, because drying of the hair causes a lot of problems. All right, and then air dry your hair. Do not do a lot of uh, hot and warm or extremely hot hair blowing, hair drying, right? Hair uh, drying with a lot of heat can cause a lot of damage to the hair shaft. You don't use a lot of straighteners, don't use a lot of chemicals, and take care of your skin with the mildest shampoo, with the mildest conditioner, with routine air drying without a lot of heat. So I think that concludes our today's vlog. Hopefully, I will be able to answer more of your questions. If you keep on asking more questions, we'll try to keep answering all of those questions in a very timely manner. Have a wonderful day.